Driving Force Oxidrake might be the best Oxidrake. Okay, really quick for people access on my last Oxidrake video. This is running the exact same set, but instead of running Steel Crusher for double stab, I'm running Driving Force to 4 switches. Other than that, it's the exact same, okay? I'm just replace one move. For people that haven't seen the last video, okay? Let's get into the sets. Okay, let's go over the set. So for the personality, we're running very brawn to hit as hard as possible. Clumsy, we aren't using any range attacks, and sluggish. Oxidrake is really slow. It's not really worth investing that much speed onto it, to be honest. So gonna run sluggish, okay? Plus, we'd rather keep our defenses. Item, I'm running outburst as a move, okay? So I'd rather keep a lot of energy, so I'm running the energy orb. It's more consistent, but if you like don't have enough CP to get an energy orb, or maybe you're already using an energy orb doing competitive battles, you can like run Bunga Coffee or the chocolate bar. It's just that the energy orb is more preferable because it's more consistent. If you aren't running outburst or low, you run like Primal Slash. You can run an essence if you want, you can run a health amulet, and I also forgot in the last video, you can run a mysterious dust, I guess, if you actually want to like run a more bulkier Oxidrake that can get rid of poisons and burns, I guess, as well. That's also a fairly good one. For the ability, I mentioned in the last video, but for people that also didn't watch that one, all of the abilities are like fairly good. It's just that right now in this specific metagame, they all like lack in a different way. I'm going to run the secret ability combative. It's just a little bit more like usable than the other ones, but you can also run whatever ability you want. They're all like fairly good in their own way, so go for whatever one you want, okay? For the moves then, okay, we have Outburst, just also does a lot of damage. For the specific power, like it says 125, but it isn't always 125. Basically the math behind it, okay, is 125 multiplied by your current energy divided by your overall energy. And that also gives you the strength of it, the power of the move, so it gets weaker the more you use it and the less energy you have, okay? Instead of Steel Crusher this time, we're running Driving Force. This is just like 4 switches, and actually, this specific Oxidrake can beat my old Oxidrake because of Driving Force. Basically, you can just use other Oxidrakes as setup fodder just by bulk upping. Like, yeah, if they have a lot of energy, they can do a lot of damage, but after a couple of bulk ups, and also once they've used a couple of outbursts, they're going to get weaker, so you can like spam bulk up, rejuvenate, and if they don't have Driving Force, and they start bulk upping against you, you can force them out, and now they don't have any bulk ups at all, and they're already swapped out. So yeah, this Oxidrake can beat, with Driving Force, can beat normal Oxidrakes that don't run Driving Force, which is pretty damn good. Bulk up also spam bulk up against things that you can like set up against, do a lot more damage, and you're even bulkier, and rejuvenate, which is also nice. By the way, Outburst is 45 energy with Energy Orb, and Rejuvenate is 54 energy. Driving Force, I think, is 30 energy, and Bulk Up is 19 energy, so yeah. For the TPs then, 56 with Sluggish lets you outspeed 64 speed Sluggish Venilon. Some people run Venilon with 64 speed to when they must batter Ikazuni and Valkyrie. After that must batter, then they can outspeed them the next turn, just get rid of them without like taking too much damage, which I guess is fine. 200 melee attack to hit as hard as possible, simple as. 60 energy at level 50 gives you 262 energy, which is enough for like an outburst and then 4 rejuvenates. But you can also do whatever you want, okay? The more energy that you have, I guess technically is better for outburst. The more you use outburst, it's slightly going to do more damage, like by like 1 or 2 base power, okay? It's not a lot. And the rest is left over, so into health to help for both the defenses. And with that being said, let's get into the battles then. Okay then, hopping into the first battle now. For this team, I see a couple of things weak to traps, okay? So Driving Force is going to be pretty darn good. So I feel like one of the best uses for Driving Force is that pair it with like something like a Himber that has Icicle Traps. Get your Icicle Traps up. He has got something that can actually get rid of them and is immune to Driving Force, which does suck, but does a Revenant want to switch in on an Oxidrake that potentially could just outburst? Probably not. So if, for example, like, oh, it's a Gardrone, it's going to do like maybe like half my health, maybe like close to half. I could Driving Force it, maybe the Aeros comes out, or the Garbantis onto the traps. Nice damage. So that's like my plan, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Okay then, I think this is my team I'm going to go with. I really want the Nimue potentially for the Revenant, but I don't really know how to fit it on my team. A Gardrone for the Himber lead. That is very scary. We're just going to swap straight out into Meditoad, I think. I brought up the Meditoad mostly for Gardrone, and they have the Gardrone, so I'm going to swap out immediately. I could go for the traps, but Himber's nice to like try and save. They're going to go into Revenant here. Mutagun, actually. That's actually good. Also, it's a tank Mutagun, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. Could have gone for my Icicle Traps. That would have been amazing, but I guess not. If I can get rid of this thing, that's like one less threat for my Oxidrake. So yeah, practically, my Oxidrake is the exact same as my other one, just that it has Driving Force instead of Steel Crusher. Both of them are like different situational moves, like would you rather have Double Stab or a move that can force switches? It's just situational, basically. So that's why I actually wanted to make a different one, so I actually have 2 Oxidrakes now, rather than like just swapping out for Driving Force, which I don't think I can actually do that. I should have got Driving Force first and then got the yellow one, because you can't replace, you can't remove relearn Driving Force, since it's a pre-evolution level. Oxidrake will get it at a higher level, okay. It's just that I didn't have like enough levels to really work with, so it'll get it at level 48. Anyway, here, don't we just stay in and hit it again? Yeah, I think we just hit it. If it's a secret ability one, that's actually not really that bad, because if I can get traps down, I can just break the secret ability. Don't burn me, please, that would suck. Okay, that's gonna do like how... Okay, never mind. Garchomp that's a really tanky Garchomp. Also, it didn't really do that much to my Maytoad, so Oxidrake is gonna love the Garchomp as long as I don't get burnt, because I can get rid of the burn. Yeah, that is a really tanky Garchomp. I want to save the Maytoad because I don't do anything to this. So maybe I do this. He's gonna go for the Fire Breath again. I really hope he goes for the Fire Breath again. He does. Now he's gonna go for the Frost Beam. I can get my Garchomp in and click Driving Force. Oh, that does a lot of damage. And he got the burn. Glad I did. That's why I didn't want to go into my Oxidrake straight away, okay? That's fine. The Garbantis, I don't think is going to be, like, that important. So I guess I could have, like, gotten Nimue on this team instead of my Garbantis. But I wanted Garbantis to potentially help with the Mutagon. Because it could have Frost Punch for the Nimue. I guess I could have still swapped it out. We're killing. Going to withdraw into Garbantis. That's actually fine. I want to go into Himber here to get my traps down, but what's Garbantis going to do to my Oxidrake? I just like bulk up spell on it? Oh, it could poison me low. I Driving Force here. It could provoke me as well. It's actually poison. That's fine. I can't get rid of it, but I can't get burnt now. We'll Driving Force it. There's a pretty decent amount of damage. I'll take it. And if it's Health Hamlet, it doesn't get the Health Hamlet boost because it's out of here now. Oh, it's Garchomp back again. That's not too bad. Wish I had my traps up low. I could have gone into my Himber there. Got the traps up. We'll just go for the Driving Force again. We can actually probably get rid of the Garchomp here. Fire Breath, that's fine. Metal Blast would be better because of Stab, still neutral. Driving Force again. Yep, Garchomp's down. So yeah, and also, with its Stab moves, it can't really hit Metal types moves, but the Driving Force can. Just watch out for like Spirit types like Revenine, which is probably going to come in here now. If he doesn't go into Revenine here, he hasn't got Revenine, I'm free basically to get traps up, and he can't get rid of them. Okay, Garbantis again. Okay, we go into Himber here. My team is getting really weak now. But yeah, we go into Himber, he's most likely going to swap out, I go for the traps. Garbantis can't really swap back in anymore because it's going to just be way too weak. You tried Clay Slapping a Oxidrake. You do know what happens when you Clay Slap an Oxidrake, right? I get... I'm a secret ability one. I could have clicked, is it Revenine? Maytoad, okay. I'm not really sure about that one, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know why he did that, because that means, I'm a secret ability one. I get an attack boost. So if I clicked Rejuvenate there, I probably would have tanked it. I gotta get rid of that poison, but I just can't. I just can't. I'll save the Garbantis for Barongram. I'll go into my, Meditoad here. I'll sack off the Maytoads. And we'll try and go back into my Oxidrake somehow. Cycle Slap. That is most likely a specialization one. So we can probably take a hit from it fairly well. Oxidrake's not really like a lot of range defense, but we still should be able to like take it fairly well. Let's actually test it. I've actually never really fought against a Maytoad with my Oxidrake before. Cycle Slap, it is specialization. That's going to do like what? A decent amount. Although it kind of like does about the same as I heal, and with the poison it's just like a losing battle at that point. So yeah, that kind of does suck quite a lot. That really does suck. Can I go for the Driving Force? Not really. I kind of like have to health get into my Oxidrake to Driving Force it, but Garbantis would have been better there anyway. What do I really... I don't really need the Himber, so I guess we'll sack the Himber. Honestly, I would have gone to my Garbantis, clicked Battering Ram, Meditoad gone. But since doing the videos like on the specific Loomian, I want to use that Loomian, okay? But yeah, we'll go for the quick punch for a tiny bit of chip damage. But yeah, no Revenant it looks like. So what's our last Loomian? I gotta be very careful though. Cycle Stop, that's fine. Running out of energy, which is also fine. We'll go into Garbantus now. Click Battering Ram. That'll most likely KO the Meditoad, I hope. And if it doesn't, I mean, no energy left. Battering Ram. Got him. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, okay, the burn definitely, I don't exactly remember what burn does. Is it cuts your melee attack in half? Or it cuts your melee moves in half? I don't actually remember, so it actually might affect Battering Ram. I don't really remember what it does because I don't really like play with status that much other than poison. Anyway, he's out of the energy now, so I can go for a, Rejuvenate and then Driving Force, or I can just Driving Force now. Which, honestly, I really don't know what I want to do. I really want to bulk up, but yeah. I think I should rest here and go for the Outbursts. And that should get rid of the Meditoads. I think that's what I do, but then the Garbantus is a real pain. Also, I'm down to 2 Loomians now, so not exactly the best plan out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not the best, but I go for the rest. Otherwise, we can't really hit the Meditoads. Okay. Waiting, that's fine. So he has enough for like 2 more moves, so we can just get rid of him here. Could go for Rejuvenate, but I don't think it's really worth it. We Outburst here. Outburst should take it out. See you later, Meditoad. But now the Garbantus can probably take out my Oxidrake, which does suck. But I guess we'll see what else he has. What's your other Loomian? That's Meditoad down, so Garbantus gonna be 1 health no matter what it does now. There is... Actually, he does have Revenant. Why didn't you bring this out earlier? Rev... in 9. Probably a secret ability one, so I can't really, like, swap out, because it's going to do so much damage. We just go for Outburst again, unfortunately. It's probably a secret ability, I would imagine. Although, since the Meowgun is a secret ability, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a temporary one, but yeah. So yeah, definitely played this battle really, really badly, but I gotta try and use Oxidrake, man. That's the entire point of the video, so I gotta do, like, dumb things to try and, like, make the Oxidrake do a lot more in the battle. Airblade probably actually won't one-shot here, but as long as he doesn't one-shot me, we win this fight still. The traps will still do like a fairly good amount to Garbantus, so Airblade can just one-shot it. Is it Temper? It is Temper. Dang it, I could have actually swapped and gone for a health gift. That actually might kill me now. And a crit, that sucks, bro. Okay then, hopping into the next battle then. Looks again like another team that I just really don't want to do. That Temper critical hit, that sucks so much. That was really unlucky. Probably one-shot me anyway. But yeah, I mean, the fact that I had to play like bad just trying to like use Oxidrake more, and the fact that I got poisoned as well, oof. So yeah, definitely could play that a lot better, but like I said, since there's an Oxidrake video, I'm gonna do more, even though it's not in my favor, to try and use the Oxidrake more. It just makes sense. Anyway, have got Ikazune. So, gonna be a little bit harder for my traps, but not the end of the world. Okay then, I think this is the exact same team that I used in the last battle, but it kind of just makes too much sense to not use it again in for this team, so we'll just lead off with oh, actually, Darago leads. Probably one of the Mega Punch ones, right? I'm still gonna go for traps, though. Still gonna go for the traps. If the Ikazune comes out, that's fine. It doesn't really want to swap into this, though. Actually, Poison Barbs. That actually isn't bad. We just Earthquake here then, preventing 1,000,000% the Ikazune coming in, and if it does, well, I have half traps that are permanent now, I guess, but yeah, Earthquake, Darago is just gonna go down here if it stays in, Slap down, that's fine, doesn't really do that much, although it does get rid of my Earth Essence, so I might not one-shot it anymore. Do I one-shot it still? Awakening boosted, right? Yeah, the Earth Essence definitely would have saved me there. We go for Earthquake again, though, there's no point in clicking Quick Punch. That's basically just inviting in a Loomian for free, and I don't do any damage to it. So yeah, we'll just go for Earthquake again. But yeah, now that traps are down low, even if they swap out, traps might... Actually, I don't know if it actually will take out the Darago, but that's fine. They sacrifice their Darago. They don't really have like a swap in for Himber. Won't lie, it is really difficult to swap into Himber. It's best to like do as much damage to it as possible, since it hasn't got anything to heal itself with, other than health amulets. And then you just like revenge kill it. That's like the best way to deal with Himber, honestly, because it's really difficult to deal with it. Luminame, that's fine. Not Ikazune, which I want to believe, leads me to believe, he doesn't have Ikazune. Luminame, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Most likely gonna go for Water move, so Gobidemic to get rid of the barbs. Then we go into my Oxidrake, I believe. Although it has got a light type move. Let's see, is it melee or ranged? It's ranged. Yeah, Rune is definitely not a melee. I can actually take another hit, so we can actually go for a Muck Blast here. Just to do some damage. So yeah, I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. Just go for this, go for the damage. He's gonna swap out into Mutagon. No, that is not what you want to do, man. That is not what you want to do at all. We just two-shot the Mutagon here, even with tank, yeah. We do half the health with tank. So we just Muck Blast again. If I get rid of Mutagon, that's really good for Oxidrake. So that's like one of like the only like melee attackers that I don't or that he has at least that I don't really want to deal with. Dorigo I could have actually used as setup fodder, to be honest, if I got it in without the barbs. Primal Slash isn't going to do too much, it's only neutral. And if I get a bulk up off or two, like, I'm good to go. We can go into Himber here, I think. I'm basically going to like sacrifice the Himber to get my Oxidrake in. Cycle Slap is going to suck low, and I think it might be the Cycle Slap specialization, which if it is, I'm going to go into my Oxidrake. We're just going to click Driving Force. I'm not going to think about it too much, we're just going to click Driving Force, although Outburst could do a lot of damage here. Do I want to go for Outburst for damage here against the Meditoad, or do I want to Driving Force it out? Because I don't have anything to swap into it, and I probably won't one-shot it, but I could two-shot it. Okay, let's actually Outburst. Actually, gonna go for Withdraw. Driving Force would have been better then. Because Luminame? Luminame. Okay, they have Meditoad, gotta write that down. Wish I went for the bulk up though, Lun, but that's fine. Okay, nice. Now, that actually does a pretty decent amount of damage for a resisted move, but we'll Driving Force here. The bad part about Driving Forcing a Luminami is, it's gonna get health back. That does a lot of damage as well. It actually gets health back because I forced it to swap. Okay, what's the other one? Garbantis? That is Meditoad again. What's up, Meditoad? Hey, how's it going, man? I'm gonna go for Rejuvenate this turn, okay? Don't do anything dumb. Don't go back into Luminami, please. Wait, I'm gonna get Rejuvenate. If we go into Luminami, we, I guess, can swap out. Okay, Cycle Slap, right? Cycle Slap? Okay, there we are. So it's Specialization. It's... I don't know if I'm healing more than it's damaging me. I have 76 health on the dot. How much health do I get back? 76, okay. How much does he do? Cycle Slap again. But I actually get more health than he damages me for. He does under half, so I can actually go for like a weight here and then start Rejuvenate spamming again. And I'm wasting his energy as well. Let's actually go, unless if he critical hits me low. Oof. I'll wait. We need more energy. Could have gone for the rest, that's fine. Luminami again. That's still not, oh, it's actually not a secret ability one, it's Awakening one, which is why, light type moves were actually, is it not, it might be a secret ability, maybe Driving Force doesn't actually make it get health back. I would imagine that it would though, I don't know why it wouldn't. I guess we'll go into some Meditoad here. So yeah, maybe it actually is a secret ability, because if it's Awakening, I feel like it would have done way more damage with Gamma Pulse. I'm not actually sure about that one. But yeah, hehe, no damage for you, man. Easy Cycle Slap. So yeah, not exactly the best team to really use it against. Like I said, it would have been better if we got it in against the Dorigo, got a couple of Braum boosts up, bulk ups off, and that would have been like the best case scenario. But hey, that's fine. See you later, Luminame. What's your last Loomian? I am actually very, very curious. Meditoad's fine, it's like running out of energy. Oxidrake, that's what it is. That's what it is. We'll go for Cycle Slap again. Yeah, if it's like one of my Oxidrakes, we still do like a lot of damage. Oh, it actually got rid of me. Dang it, man. Okay then, the issue is, unfortunately, my Oxidrake is like fairly weak, and his Outburst is going to do a lot of damage. So, let's actually be a little bit sneaky here. I'm going to go into my Gobidemic, and we're going to click Health Gift to go into my Oxidrake, give it all of its health back, and then we're just Driving Force. Because, like, if you have, like, an Oxidrake with double stab versus an Oxidrake with driving force, you can set up against the Oxidrake, but if it has double stab, you can driving force it out, and you basically like can use it as setup fodder, and then driving force it out, so it doesn't do anything to you again. So yeah, here I'm actually gonna go for. I want to driving force it out, to be honest. My Garbantis should be able to like beat Maytoad and Oxidrake, which is why I'm playing it a little bit riskier, okay? Also, I could have Muck Blasted first as well, maybe get the poison. I want to bulk up against it, to be honest. So I actually will. Let's see, does he have driving force? If he does, that actually is going to be a problem. Hopefully it isn't. Double stab, please. Looks like it's double stab. That's fine. It doesn't two-shot me, and it looks like mine's quicker, so maybe it's not my sets. Okay. I want to go for a bulk up again, but I'm scared about a crit. But he is going to do less damage now, low. So let's actually go for the bulk up again. Although I don't want to get hit by a driving force. I really don't. Let's go for Rejuvenate. Let's keep ourselves healthy. Let's keep ourselves healthy. Okay. He has bulk up again, that's fine. But he's using more energy, so he's not doing as much damage. And because he hasn't clicked driving force yet, we can assume that he doesn't have it. So that's good. Let's actually go for another bulk up. If he has driving force, oh, this is gonna really, really suck. Does he have driving force? He's bulk upping again. Okay. Let's go for a rest this turn, and then we'll driving force. Because he's running out of energy really quickly. We rest here. He can hit me fairly hard, but still. Bulk up again. That is not the play you want to do, man, because this is my driving force Oxidrake. So yeah, driving force Oxidrake can beat normal Oxidrakes. Oh, he misses as well. That actually really sucks. That would have probably done like half my health. But yeah, there we are. Like, driving force Oxidrake, also my alarm, time to wake up at 7 AM. Driving force Oxidrake beats normal Oxidrakes for like that. It's super effective, and you can use them as setup fodder, and they can't really hit you that hard. Well, they can hit you fairly hard if they have a lot of energy, but so can you. You have Outburst as well. What's up, Maytoad, though? How's it doing, man? Now we driving force again to bring out his, well, that's gonna do like half my health. But now we cycle swap again, bring out his Oxidrake. I already have like a +2. Now he's on neutral again. I gotta use him as setup fodder this time. So yeah, it actually works pretty darn well. How's it going, Oxidrake? Nice to see you again, man. Hey, don't mind me, low man. I'm gonna go for more bulk ups, okay? I'm gonna go for more bulk ups. Although honestly, I should just click rest here and just outburst, and then I think we just win. We'll go for the weights. I want to click rejuvenate fairly badly, to be honest. Steel Crusher. Yeah, that doesn't really do much. Okay, let's actually go for the rejuvenate, so I can actually use his rest against him. And then, well, actually, but I'm not gonna like do max outbursts anymore, low. But yeah, I can actually use this though now. We'll go for the do I bulk up again? Actually, yeah, let's go for another bulk up or two, just to make sure Outburst can one-shot the Maytoads. So yeah, this Oxidrake is fairly good. The force of the last battle, though, didn't really go that well, unfortunately. Yeah, trying to like use a specific Loomian for PvP, or for a video at least, it's like, do you want to win the battle, or and then just not really have like a video, or would you rather like try and get content? Even if you lose, still content. So yeah, we can go for, let's actually go for another bulk up, and then we'll wait. Because like I said, we know his entire moveset: bulk up, rejuvenate, steel crusher, and the other one. You know this isn't going to work again, by the way. You know it's not going to work. I've already like forced you out once. I can just do it again. We'll go for the rest here, low. Make sure I get all my energy back, and then we'll start hitting him. I can two-shot the Oxidrake, and at what, +3 or 4 I think I am now, we can probably either do a lot of damage to the Maytoad or just get rid of it. That's fine. Outbursts. Could also driving force the Oxidrake here. That would actually probably do more damage, but nah. We'll just outburst twice. Oh, never mind. We'll outburst once. Never mind. We'll just outburst once. We're killing another Maytoad. So this was definitely a lot better of a battle to showcase, okay? The first one, yeah, definitely didn't really work that well, unfortunately. Or it was actually really weak. I didn't actually need to do that many, I didn't actually need to go for that many bulk ups. I didn't realize it was that weak. I thought I had, like, over half his health, but I'll take it. Oxidrake, driving force, pretty good. like I said, it's definitely like worth it to use like it with an Icicle Trap user or maybe like a Poison Barb user, where like if you get rid of the thing that can actually get rid of them, now they can't get rid of them anymore, which is already really good. But if they have something like a Garbantis or something that's like really doesn't want to get Poison Barbed, and then you like force them to swap in, or even if like they do have like a thing that can remove them, the fact that they randomly swap into something when you use Driving Force, they don't get a pick, and you can potentially get that Loomian out that doesn't want to be hit by Icicle Traps like Garbantis, or you want to like poison something that really doesn't want to be poisoned because it can't get rid of the poison, and no one's really running Wood Herb right now. It's like really good to use Driving Force, especially on Oxidrake against like melee attackers. Like I guess I could actually use against the Doragod there. Like the Luminami can actually one-shot me. I could like Driving Force against that, but I don't really want to swap into a Luminami. Durago, I guess you could swap into, but you're gonna probably lose your item. So yeah, Oxidrake Driving Force is really good. Also, I'm not leading with Oxidrake for the fact that people think I'm gonna lead off with it, and if I want to lead off with Himber, I don't want them to lead off with Mutagon predicting the Oxidrake, because that's also bad for Himber. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave off here. I'll see you guys next time.